I think this might be my biggest cost-effective plus-size clothing haul yet. Hello fellow YouTubers, I'm Cassandra Joy and welcome to my channel. I'm looking at all the clothes I have lined up on my couch right now, which is the reason I flipped the camera this way so that you have all of my beautiful cost-effective decor in the background. My couch is covered with plus-size fall clothing, most of them thrifted, all of them cost-effective, and there's a lot. So maybe go fix yourself something cozy to drink, sit back and relax, while I show you all the fall clothes I cannot live without. Some of these clothes are new, some of them you've seen me in before. The ones that you've seen me in last year I'm reintroducing this year because I wore them so often I consider them autumn staples and felt that they deserved a secondary introduction. Someone in the comments kindly suggested that I tell you the brands of all of the clothes that I show you, which I didn't think anyone cared about. I just figured people cared about where I got it, whether it was from Goodwill or ASOS or something like that. But no, you guys want to know the brands, which is totally fine with me. So there are a couple items I'm going to show you right now that I'll be wearing continually throughout the haul and therefore won't be able to read the tag because I'll be wearing it. I'll be wearing two different sets of jeans today. This one I thrifted from Salvation Army. It has these really cute cutouts, also a lot of embroidery that's really colorful and has all of the autumn tones that I like. And the brand is Denim, established in 1946. This second pair of jeans I thrifted from Goodwill and I really liked it because it had these cute light reflecting stick-on dots all down the front of the pant leg, which I thought just added a little touch of interest to an otherwise boring pair of jeans. This brand is Olivia Ford, Olivia spelled with an A at the beginning, and this is one of the items making a reappearance from last year. I do have a stack of 3 hats that I'll be putting on with different outfits, so I figured I would tell you the brands of them. This hat is my straw fedora hat I got from Magnolia May. The brand is called Ruggine, R-U-G-G-I-N-E, for anybody curious. And then there's this one, it's a creamy pink that I pull out every now and again, Abercrombie & Fitch. I thrifted this from ThredUP. And the final hat, which honestly is probably my favorite, was gifted to me by my dear friend Amanda, who also has a YouTube channel called This Fantastic Life. There doesn't seem to be a brand for this, but I do know you can find something really similar off of Amazon. I'll link a similar item from my Amazon storefront in the description box for you in case you are looking for a hat like this. This t-shirt I'm wearing is also thrifted from ThredUP, by the way, and it's from the brand Old Navy. All of these items are plus size friendly. I also have a lovely autumn ambiance playing in the background, kind of put us in the mood. I'm also trying to mentally gear up for this because I live upstairs in my little loft and it gets real hot up here if I even move. And it is not fall weather outside. It's in fact quite warm. You can't see, but I'm wearing shorts right now. So we're just gonna pretend that autumn weather is here and that I'm not dying of heat stroke in all of these layers. Okay, let's get changed. The first item I'm gonna show you is this really pretty plum wrap. This is by the brand Francesca's and I thrifted it from ThredUP. I love me a good wrap. I love me a good layer. If there's an excuse for me to layer my outfits with different things, I will do it. It's probably one of the reasons autumn is my favorite season, but I also change temperature a lot. I go from cold to hot depending on if I'm indoors or outdoors, and having something removable that isn't a jacket is kind of nice for those in-between temperatures. I also love the fact that it's floaty, kind of offers movement to the outfit. It's really soft too, I will say. I could use this as a blanket and be perfectly happy. This is my favorite jean jacket I've ever owned. I thrifted it from Goodwill and the brand is Denim 24/7. I don't know how much experience you have with denim, but I find a lot of it to be very inflexible, stiff, and sometimes not very comfortable. I love denim, but I love flexible, movable denim. With jeans particularly, it just takes time and use and wear for it to sort of break down that tension in the fabric. But because this was thrifted, that tension was already broken down, so this is very soft. I mean, buttery soft to wear. It's the perfect size. I can roll the sleeves up or down. I usually keep them up because it makes me feel like a cool kid from a 90s movie. It's just the perfect layering piece. It's such good quality. This has lasted me years and only cost me a couple bucks. And it has pockets, which I just feel like speaks for itself. This next item is my favorite cardigan to pull out in chilly weather. It's from Charlotte Russe and it's that dusty rose I constantly gravitate to, and it's so soft. I wish I could show you the texture of this, but even after years of wearing it, it's still soft to the touch. The length comes to about mid-thigh. The sleeves are just a little too long, which I really like. Makes me feel extra cozy and honestly goes with anything. Which reminds me, you'll notice this by the end of the video, but when I purchase clothing, I really try to keep a capsule wardrobe in mind. I want most of my items, if not all, to have the ability to go together with each other. I can mix and match as much as I want and it will all match. That's the intention behind the clothes that I buy. For instance, you can see this cardigan is for fall, but it totally matches this pink t-shirt, which is for spring and summer, perfectly fine. I find by doing that, I have a lot less, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna wear moments, because I know right as I go into my closet that all the items in there are gonna match each other, which makes decision making a lot less stressful. Don't get me wrong, I still take forever deciding what to wear, but the stress level is at least cut in half. Changed out of the t-shirt into this really cozy sweater. I thrifted this from ThredUP, and the brand is Luxie or Luxe pullover sweater, spelled a little differently, Luukse. For anyone wondering. This is floppy enough to where I could put something under it, but I like the fact that I don't have to. It's heavy enough to keep me warm, but lightweight enough that I don't have to layer if I don't want to. The sleeves are just a little bit too long, like I like, and the texture is really soft and comfortable. I will not put up with scratchy sweaters, just will not, because the last thing I want is to feel itchy and uncomfortable in what I'm wearing. I also am not a big fan of turtlenecks, but this comes up just enough to where it doesn't bother me. If it were to come up to my chin, I'd be pulling it away, feeling very strangled. But this is the perfect collar height for me. Any higher than this and I can't do it, but this is perfect. I don't know about you, but I always see influencers on YouTube dressing in these kind of slouchy pullover sweaters, and either I can't afford them or I can't fit into them, which is a bummer all around. But this brand fits and it looks timeless. It's the kind of thing that will never go out of style. It's a rich pumpkin orange without being too in your face and garish. It's just so cozy and will definitely be a staple for fall for years to come. You can't see, but it goes really well with the embroidered jeans I showed you earlier. Changing shirts now. This is my Thanksgiving shirt. I pull it out every year for the purpose of Thanksgiving. The brand is by Ellie and Grace, which is a faith-based, plus-size friendly clothing brand that honestly feels like pajamas. This is the most comfortable t-shirt I've ever bought. They actually have lots of choices for fall right now. Lots of those warm jewel tones, eye-catching artwork or phrases on the front. I chose Thankful because I felt like I could wear this throughout fall. But let's be honest, when Thanksgiving rolls around, you want a loose, comfortable shirt that allows you the freedom to eat as much as you want. Maybe I'm alone, but I think about these things. I'm gonna add one of my favorite fall layers to this. It's a brand called Backpacker. I thrifted this from Goodwill in the jacket section, and I'm pretty sure it's a men's hunting vest, but I don't care. I love the fact that it's a vest because, like I said, I love to layer and my temperature changes a lot, so having options like no sleeves paired with a long sleeve shirt or a short sleeve shirt is really nice. Fleece lining on the inside, a million pockets, and I haven't used half of them, but it's nice to know they're there, and really nice big pockets in the front. Perfect for when I'm vlogging in the fall. I can fit my phone, my wallet, my keys, and my vlogging camera all in these two pockets that would allow me to go purseless if I wanted to. It's such a nice autumn layer. It's really timeless, goes with anything, covers the bum. I love the length. It's about mid-thigh, which seems to be the length I gravitate to, and I just can't express enough how comfy this is to wear. And if any of you were wondering why I haven't lit the candles over here, it's not because I didn't think of it. It's because I gesture a lot. It's a genetic family thing. We all do it. And I wasn't confident that I wouldn't accidentally knock over a candle or fling fabric into the flame. And I felt like no one needed that blooper reel. So the candles will remain unlit for this video. This layer I pull out time and time again. I thrifted it from Goodwill. Oh, I forgot to check the brand. Hold on. Okay, just check. The brand is J. Jill, and this is heavy. It's probably the most heavyweight thing I have here, even heavier than that fleece-lined hunting vest. I don't know what's weighing it down. I don't know if it's the fabric itself, what it's made of, but I was really drawn into the fact that it's really long. It comes to just below my knee. It has pockets in the front. Something's in the pocket. Oh, a movie stub when I took myself on a solo Valentine's date to see Death on the Nile. I did vlog it if you haven't seen it. I love the fact that it has buttons all the way down, so I could close it up if I want to, but I honestly prefer the look of it open. It's just one of those easy throw-on layers, perfect for those in-between temperatures where it's not cold enough to have a full-on jacket, but it's chilly enough to where you want something. And again, because it's so heavy due to whatever it's made of, it's really warm. It could count as a jacket. I feel like layers with this silhouette flatter lots of different body shapes. But taking it from me, I'll speak for myself, I like clothes that make me look more like a pencil than an eraser. Oh, I'm so hot in this. I'm definitely sweating now. This is so warm. Changing into another t-shirt. This is from ASOS, and it's an ASOS design. ASOS isn't my favorite price point, but it is great quality. Lots of plus size friendly items that have lasted me years. I mostly buy their dresses, but I have found a handful of t-shirts that I really enjoy, this being one of them, which goes perfectly with our next layering piece. If you guys saw my latest thrifting video, you will have seen me thrift this with my friend Erica. It reminds me of an equestrian riding crop for some reason. I love the clasp at the neckline. It just looks so sophisticated and country club to me. Doesn't close all the way down, sort of lays open, which I prefer. You could wear it with the clasp open, but I feel like the framing is a lot more flattering this way. Comes about halfway across the bum, so it's not as long as I normally go for, but if I have a long shirt like the one I'm wearing, I don't mind it so much. Again, one of those great pieces that allow you to breathe. You don't have to suck in all of your intestines into one tight coil for the entire evening. You have room to breathe, which I very much enjoy. This was a very out there purchase from ThredUP. Let's see, what's the brand? Is the brand labeled anywhere? No, of course not, because that would be too easy. Just checked and it's just an assorted brand, nothing specific. But look at the embroidery. Is this not stunning? I just thought this was so pretty. I think I would wear it with either a dress or a long sleeve shirt. I probably wouldn't pair it with short sleeve. I just don't feel like the two suit each other. But how darling is this? I'll move my hair out of the way so you can see it. I mean, this is what I love. Thrifting clothing that excite you, that make you excited to get dressed in the morning. Even if you're not plus sized, you can relate to having body insecurities because everyone has them. And sometimes those insecurities make you not want to get dressed in anything other than sweatpants and a slouchy shirt. But finding stuff like this that just excite you and make you want to put an outfit together, those are my favorite kind of finds by far. I've got a couple wraps here for you, both from ThredUP. This one is unbranded as well, but I love the Native American print. Because I wear denim for 90% of fall and winter, the occasional legging or sweatpant thrown in. I like clothes that will match, and when I saw this Native American pattern, I thought it was perfect. And I love the fact that it flatters my body shape no matter what jean size I am that day. This wrap is also from ThredUP by the brand Ike Bahar. I probably butchered that terribly. I don't know how well you can see, but the inside is also fleece lined, but black instead of the normal white you typically see. So it's even warmer and contains a lot of my hairs. Oops. Again, it's that navy color that goes with any pair of denim, any t-shirt color I could want. And if you weren't aware, summer was my blue era, so I'm still trying to carry over a little of those blue tones into fall and winter. And it just looks real cute. This top is from a brand I've only recently discovered called Bloomchic. It has plus size options, a great price point, and cute clothes. I love this shirt because it's reversible. You can have this lacy strap on either side, depending on which shoulder you think is the most alluring. Sometimes I don't even know why I say the things I do. I love the fact that it can be worn by itself or layered with this piece. This is also a ThredUP find. The brand is PS Basics. It was sort of hard to tell in the photos how long it was. It just said one size, so I figured it would be like the other wraps I showed you. Well, it's a little shorter than I thought. Not in a bad way, just in a surprising way. It's not going to keep me as warm as some of my other wraps, so I'll have to plan my outfits a little differently. But it does have these wooden buttons that you can close it up around you, which I enjoy. I did check to see if there were any specific armholes hiding, and there are not. It's meant to drape over your arms, which feel kind of weird, you know, arms at your sides, and then you have to sort of do a swimmer's motion to get it over your arms again. But I love the plaid color. The black and white with the touch of brown is just so me. If I will do all the swimming motions I have to make this work. Now for dresses, I do have a couple to show you. This one in particular is from Shein. I know people have a lot of back and forth opinions about Shein, and I haven't quite come to my own opinion yet. I think the consensus I've come to is that if I were able to afford more expensive clothing, I would do that. But because my finances are definitely on the more budget-friendly side, and the fact that I don't just get rid of clothes nilly-willy, I keep the things I buy for a really long time, I feel okay with making an essential purchase or two from Shein. This is definitely essential. I mean, look at the pattern. When I wore it out during a vlog, I got so many compliments. It's just a maxi dress, really floaty and breezy, and the reason I like that it's spaghetti strap is because Ohio, which is the state I live in, can't always make up its mind what season it's in. Right now, Ohio weather is inching into fall at a snail's pace, so having fall patterns paired with heat-friendly options was definitely important, and this dress did the trick. This dress is another Bloomchic find, and I really enjoyed it when I wore it out the other day. I like the fact that it's knee-length, short sleeve, again, fall patterns with a dress that's heat-friendly, and it's just so cute. Is my tag in or out? pockets out. As you can see, I have not cut the tag off. We're just gonna ignore that and pretend that didn't happen. It's really cute. It has a little belt in the back. Its only flaw is that it does not have pockets, but I will live with it, because it's super charming in every other aspect, so I really don't mind. And I think I'm gonna let this silky blouse be the finale. It's a thrifted ThredUP find by the brand Torrid, and I really loved the fact that it was lightweight but quarter-length sleeves. Allows for layerability if I want to, but if the weather is in that in-between stage one day, I have the ability to wear something slightly warmer but not stifling. It's really cute and flattering. I love how it complements my frames without hugging against it. I wore this the other day and it was perfect for a slightly chilly start to autumn. I think it looks really sophisticated and grown up, the kind of thing that if I were in the corporate world I would wear to a board meeting with a pencil skirt. But we both know that is the farthest thing from what I am, so I'll be wearing it with jeans and a fedora hat. And that concludes my plus size friendly, cost effective, fall themed clothing haul. I'm very out of breath and I'm very hot, so I'll try to make this outro quick. I know I don't do clothing hauls very often, but when I do, I know you guys enjoy it. So thank you, first of all, for sticking around to the end, and if you'd like to see more fall themed content, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you never miss a future video from me. I upload on Wednesdays and Saturdays, both at 6 a.m, and would love for you to be part of this little online family. My goal is to get this channel monetized, which means I need 1,000 subscribers, so I'd love to see how big we can grow this family. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Mwah.